Hey everyone, living the life today of the rich and famous, right, Henry?
That's right. We are. If you're here, you're rich and famous.
Perfect.
So
where are we? Tell everyone. We're doing a real estate piece for you all today.
that's right. We're on top of Missionary Ridge. This is a famous part of Chattanooga, Civil War history. But about in the late 1800s, a wealthy industrialist had this home designed by a famous architect, and it's over 10,000 feet. This is the same 1890s when indoor plumbing was just becoming not popular, was just invented.
Wow.
So it's got a lot of history, and the workmanship and the masonry work, the woodwork, the trim is just, you can't buy it today.
So I may have taken a sneak peek, and I want to show you guys what we saw. It's really cool. Should I get up?
Get up, please, please.
He's a nice guy.
It's warm enough to swim out here, but she will not put on her bathing suit.
We're here at the pool.
I just came from Miami. It's a little chilly.
Good.
All right, let's talk. So people have called this beautiful home. You can see it really feels like you're in a movie or something when you drive up here. The drive is just beautiful. People have called it Windcrest, a few other things. Hutcheson at one point had an involvement.
The Hutcheson family built this house in the 1890s when they were building industry in Chattanooga, and at the time it was built, there were no cars, no automobiles.
Wow.
You got to this house with a horse and buggy, and behind over here is the what do they call it?
The carriage house?
Carriage house. Excuse me. That's where the horses were. And even up
you
above
show that?
the carriage house, you can see it through the trees there. They used to launch pigeons.
Wow.
Carrier pigeons, it was a hobby people had. And it was a grand lifestyle, you know.
Sounds fun.
Oh, it was.
My have things changed.
A little bit.
Launching pigeons is for fun.
Right.
Okay, let's give everyone a tour. So Henry Glascock knows everything that's going on here. You're gonna auction this baby off.
Right. This is going to be auctioned. The people that own it are the third owners of the house in over 100 years. And they are retiring. He has some health problems.
Okay.
And they're just moving on. So they decided to sell it. They've had it on the market for a number of years. It hadn't sold. Here's the buyer right here, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, what are you going to bid?
Hey, how are you?
I'm Lesley.
You're on Facebook Live.
We're on the Times Free Press Facebook Live.
Hey, Larry Bradford, how are you?
Good.
Good. It's a beautiful home.
Beautiful
Good.
home.
Yeah, I would look at the outside.
Good.
Okay.
I'm sorry you mistaken
Henry
me
Glascock.
for Larry Bradford.
How are you doing?
How you doing?
Fine.
Great to see
I'm
you.
mistaking you for nothing. You're going to buy the house.
Okay.
You're required.
I look just like the guy, huh?
No sweat.
Fitting image.
Yeah, so is he a nice looking guy or an ugly guy?
What do you think?
I can't comment.
I think you're a lot better looking than he is.
Oh,
I'll
thank
tell
you.
you
I
that.
appreciate it. I'll take it wherever I can. But
Right.
so how much is this kind of place going to go for?
Well, you're a customer. What is it going to sell for? It's going to be auctioned. We don't know what for. What do you think?
Oh, I'd hate to be put on the spot like that.
That's why I want to put you on the spot.
Yeah.
This is
like
a
him.
great technique, Henry.
Oh yeah.
It is good technique.
Give me throw a number out.
Yeah, I'm really not. I'm
See,
not.
What do you
that's
think,
my
Ellis?
problem. No one knows what it's going to sell.
I'm going to
was
say
in the real estate reporting for a while.
6.75
$6.75
million.
I like.
Yeah.
You can come. We will give you a free glass
Trying
of
to
wine. At the
I'll give him the bottle for that.
auction. Very well put.
Seriously, I mean, how do you decide on where to start?
Let's not stand
Let's
facing
go.
the sun.
right,
You want
thanks, Ellis.
to meander around this side
Yeah.
over here? Okay.
Yeah, okay. We talk so much. We need to walk. We need to walk and talk. Okay. So Ellis is starting high.
Well, I mean, I'd start at
Ellis
700,000.
does
I
his
think.
Facebook stuff pretty
Yes.
well. He does not do real estate very well.
He was a real estate reporter.
He didn't learn.
I'm trying to help Henry for giving us this nice
Okay.
tour. I'm trying to be optimistic.
Well,
I
you
say
know,
like 800.
800,
Yeah.
and then he said 6 million.
Yeah.
So it'll probably be somewhere halfway between those.
Yeah, I think that seems reasonable.
How you doing? Excuse us.
Somebody's going to put a lot of work into it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Hello.
Hi. So do we want to go around the front or we want to go in the
This
back?
is the front.
This is the front.
This is
The
Okay.
main entrance here.
Gotcha. All right.
front door.
Shall we?
Shall we go
Sure.
in? All right.
And you have this beautiful tile that somebody's put in here on the ground.
If you look closely,
Yeah, it's pretty.
all of the detail work, for instance, the little brick arches there, these masonry columns,
Yeah.
all of that was put together when you couldn't go to Lowe's, and
In the 1800s.
And just
Right.
grab some
Wow.
columns from
Right.
your local superstore.
they had to build the molds for it. It's just a whole different,
Very intricate.
yeah.
The ceilings.
Oh yeah.
If you look at the quality of the masonry work in here, that was there over 100 years ago.
Yeah, that's really nice. That's better than my house, which was built 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I would hope so. That's really cool too, the change in the tile.
Well, you look at this paneling in the interior wall, with the
It's gorgeous.
3-4
I
year
love it.
all up. It's just amazing detail. And
Yeah, you just don't see that
and
anymore.
we can't get in this door. Can you?
Oh, Henry. Oh, good.
Well, we can look at this wrought iron craftsmanship
We'll go
on the
around
door
the
as
other
well.
way.
Thank
This
you.
door happened to be temporarily locked. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
And we get to see more of this wonderful porch.
Oh, that's right.
Nice wraparound porch.
Yeah.
I think we could enjoy ourselves
Okay.
I
out
know,
here.
I know. You come
Have some
out,
martinis,
come out at 5
Ellis?
o'clock, yeah.
that'd be
Yeah.
Is there any gin?
Ellis likes a gin
great. We
martini.
do vodka martinis.
Oh, vodka.
Oh, well.
I'm a vodka
I can
martini
adapt
girl.
if I need to.
Goose?
That's fine.
Okay.
Absolutely. This is one of the parlors that the house had. The house had like 12 fireplaces because when it was originally built, there was no such thing as central heat and air.
And now nobody has a real fireplace.
Right.
You know?
That's right. And this is just, I mean, and the nice thing about it is the people that have lived here over the years have left it alone, you know,
Oh, I
and
love
have
that.
not done anything really to change the overall look of the place.
It does open it here.
The key should open
It
that.
does.
It
Look at
does.
that artwork.
Is
We
it
just
open?
wanted to make
How pretty.
And a lot of these, it's worth noting that a lot of these fixtures are for sale as well.
Oh, okay.
Maybe Henry can talk about that.
A lot of the fixtures are for sale.
We're seeing all these beautiful fixtures and
If
pieces
it's,
of.
yeah, the furniture will be for sale at a later date. The attached fixtures will be part of the house, and they'll sell with the house.
Okay.
So there, we're on live.
Yeah,
Hi.
yeah, you're on Facebook Live, but you can ask a
For
question
the
as long as you don't
text
mind.
refresh.
Oh, no, I don't have any questions.
Okay.
Thanks.
Well, let's
I
keep
just wanted to
going.
let you know that, well, come here, because this
Okay,
doesn't
go-
need to be on Facebook.
Go ahead. It's fine. We're
So
just
what's your
gonna
favorite
help.
thing? Let's go find
Okay,
Barry
let's go.
Porter.
Let's go find Barry Porter. Hey, Barry. I like this gentleman.
What is he holding usually, do you think?
Something recreational,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, maybe Chattanooga Now. He's probably holding Chattanooga Now.
Yes. You're back.
Back.
Okay.
To the right here is the, I guess the main, we call it a living room today.
Wow. Look at that.
Beautiful
It
windows.
has, nice light coming in. These are 12-foot ceilings. All of the molding was hand carved.
Beautiful.
We have a question. How many square feet is it? Do we know that?
It's a good
The
question.
answer is plenty.
Plenty. More than you'll need.
Right, it's about 11,000 square feet.
11,000. Okay.
Wow. Can't
I just walked it. It's every bit of it.
You get lost?
Glad you did.
A little bit?
Easy to. Yeah, even the attic space is big.
Did you go up in the attic there's a space above the third
There's a
floor?
double attic.
I went as far as the steps would take me, and then there's that
See,
long hallway.
if you're a special person, we can get you up
Okay.
into
Oh.
Oh.
I want to do that.
upper reaches.
And is this, who's this?
That's Dr. Stohler.
Okay, Dr. Stohler. So
right?
he's selling.
This is his wife, Connie Stohler.
So there's one of the.
He's looking at us.
He
Yep.
is.
He's saying, buy this house.
Gorgeous.
She is. That's a wonderful painting.
Gorgeous.
And then here we have a little sunroom for reading
Yeah,
or.
this was the sunroom. Some of these rooms originally were opened up, and then they've been enclosed. But
Yeah.
and I think they did some sort of a restoration maybe in the 1930s. So the house started being restored almost 100 years ago. Is when they started making
Additions
new
and
things,
changes.
which kind of gives you an idea of how old it is.
You can kind of tell
Get it.
where
Yeah.
it's been broken
Yeah.
up a little bit. Oh,
Wow.
so pretty. So this piano is one of the pieces that will go for sale at a later
Yes,
date?
that's going to be sold at a later date.
And then there's a question: this is the same family that founded Hutcheson Hospital, built the house?
Yeah, they were all part of that same family. He was Peerless Woolen Mills. He had several different industries that he started, and this was the period of time where people were coming back to Chattanooga after the Civil War, and he was one of the leading industrialists in Chattanooga. So,
Okay.
Peerless, that's down in Rossville.
Yes,
That's
uh-huh,
that
right.
huge structure
right.
By the duck pond.
Yep.
by the duck pond.
Yep.
I love all the pieces.
Nope, don't touch it.
How much damage could I really do?
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Oh, you're right.
Look at this fish thing here at the bottom. If
fish
you're
thing, yeah.
if you're a fan of sliding down the banister, you really want to watch out for that when you get to the bottom.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Don't land on it the wrong way. There you go.
That's
I'll be careful next time. Yeah. So who are all these children, all these portraits?
The portraits are the 5 Stohler children, and they had, I think, 4 girls and a son.
Okay.
And they're all, that's really the reason they're selling. All of their kids are gone now. And
Wow.
so they're...
don't need as much room.
Right.
So how long did this family live here?
This is the third family.
The third
The
family.
Hutchesons lived here for probably 80 years or more.
Okay.
And then a guy named Stryker, Dr. Stryker,
Uh-huh.
lived here, and then he sold it to the Stohlers, I want to say 20, 25 years ago or something.
Okay.
So
Do we want to see any more downstairs before we head up?
What do you
that's,
think?
there's another little sitting room in here.
Okay.
I'll follow
Oh.
Which is very
you. Kitchen is kitchen is very important.
If you look at the windows,
Oh wow.
they have those are the original leaded glass
look
windows.
at that. Let's get a close. I don't know if we can see that on the video, but you get a little bit of distortion through the glass there.
That's awesome.
But that's really neat.
I've actually never seen that in person.
Oh, really?
No. What is
That's,
it called?
It's leaded glass, and the way they made the glass had imperfections in it. They didn't, they don't do it like they do today.
It's like jewels. Imperfections. How you
Yeah,
can't see
kind of.
clearly through.
So, yeah,
it's
that's
not-
true.
Sort of. It's
Sort
just the
of.
process. They can't make it as clear and pure. They couldn't like they do today.
Cool.
So, yeah,
I hope we
a
can
lot of
pick
it
that
all
up.
has
If you guys can't see it, it's really plays tricks with you a
Yeah.
little bit.
You can really see the height of the door
Oh
on
wow.
that one too. I don't
Wow.
know if you've noticed.
Yeah.
That's a custom door. You can't go
not
pick that. I
see
think
that
we were
often.
joking. You can't go pick that up at Lowe's or
No.
Home Depot. A little taller than your average
And a
man.
lot of these windows had
It's beautiful.
transoms over the windows to allow for circulation prior to air conditioning.
Like the exterior ones.
This is really cool. Love the rugs too.
I love all the mix of art and the personal touches that were left.
I have a beautiful dining room
Kitchens through there.
and kitchen.
Dining room.
When the house was originally built, they did not have kitchens inside of the home. They would usually cook in some little building outside because of the fire risk. So at one time, this could have been, I don't know, a kitchen, or I just don't know the history well enough to know which rooms were which.
Gorgeous chandelier.
Yeah. And so much of this furniture would only fit in a house this size, just because of the scale of the thing. So
Yes.
it's a
Well, what impressed me walking through is it doesn't get any smaller upstairs.
no, it really
You're
does.
still
You're still
big rooms, big
Right.
furniture, big.
I
grandiose
love the
pieces.
doors.
And what are these, like 16-foot ceilings?
I think these are 12.
12?
Uh-huh.
Two of me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've got your decanters.
Important.
Yes, it's important to make sure you don't mix up the vodka with the gin.
Yeah, those are different decanters,
Very
and they need to
important.
stay
We're
that way.
coming back later.
Yeah.
Want to hit the kitchen?
Kitchen.
Someone get that.
Love all the
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
What a staircase.
These are what's called the servant staircase.
Okay.
That's where I would be allowed to
Right.
And they get their own dining room.
room I would ever see either.
That's
This was
Probably
originally an
that's
open
interesting.
porch
okay.
that was enclosed.
Oh, I love it.
So this is sort of a small side dining room. If the formal dining room is too much, you can retire to
That's
the.
right.
This looks like
Probably
a
the staff
fun
area.
hangout.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, this looks like the fun area.
This is
Yeah.
where I would eat if I were in the house.
Or you can put the kids there and have a couple of doors between them and you.
Yeah, exactly.
Lock the door and just let them throw food.
Right. And the kitchen, of course, goes back to the dining area.
Definitely servants.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
area.
But still
Yes.
very nice. Very cool. All right. well,
Definitely like a different vibe once you enter.
Yeah.
It's almost like
In the house,
Bohemian.
there are 3 servants that go with the house.
Oh, good.
So,
And you can see out here, we don't need to go out there, but there's a little deck for enjoying yourself.
yeah.
If you'd like to
Great.
eat al fresco.
If you'd like, we can go back to the main foyer and go up the stairway that
Yeah.
way to the 2nd floor.
this reminds me of a little European in here.
Yeah, it's a home that is, the architectural style is called Chateau-esque,
Okay.
and it was definitely European. It's not a home that was typically built in the Old South. They were attempting to bring a new kind of experience to Missionary Ridge and to the city of Chattanooga, so it had very unique architecture.
It's very bold at that time.
Yeah, they were making a statement, without a doubt.
Chateau-esque.
Chateau-esque.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Now, if that's not right,
We'll figure it
Oh,
out.
don't worry, someone will tell us.
Don't you worry.
I've only told 6 lies since we started.
Figure out where they are.
That's right.
We, our readers and viewers are very sharp,
They are.
and they all have access to Google. So if we say something wrong, they check it out for us.
Good.
Love you
Good,
guys.
good.
Okay.
Ladies
Oh,
first.
thank you. Thank you.
So we're going up the grand staircase here.
Yes.
High ceilings, man.
And there's not a lot of, there are electric lights in here, but it's obvious that they're not completely necessary this time of day because of the way the
Lots of
windows are
light, Which is
designed.
unusual in a home this age to have this much light.
Yeah.
Of windows. Expensive. Okay, so we're upstairs.
We're upstairs, as you can see, the ceiling height is still about 12 feet.
Yes.
And original hardwood floors, of course.
Oh, this is so pretty.
Hi, ladies.
Hi.
You all.
Hello.
We're on Time Street Press Facebook Live. What do you think of the house?
Oh, it's very beautiful.
Beautiful.
I think they're going to buy it. I can see that.
Oh,
look on their
congratulations.
face.
Yes.
She's placing furniture.
That's right.
Measuring the drapes.
Anything you'd recommend us to look at up here?
No, everything's
Everything?
beautiful.
Yes, I know.
Let's work our way from one end to the other. How about that? Nothing if
Oh,
not
the
a,
ceiling in the master.
It's beautiful. It curves out.
Oh, cool. The
Yeah.
ceiling in the master right here. Oh, here we are. Right here. Yes. So pretty. It kind of mimics the one downstairs. There's one downstairs. It's kind of like a rotunda, like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
They like the curvature over here.
it's
Yeah,
cool.
it's really pretty.
Pretty view, especially right now.
And just this furniture itself is kind of priceless and
Oh, my
impossible
gosh.
to really duplicate that. Just gorgeous, hand done.
Big rose though.
Make yourself at home.
Yeah.
That's
Thanks.
amazing.
Really pretty.
So this is our master bedroom.
Yeah.
I like the way she thinks. I like that. Yes, it is. It's our room. Don't tell my wife. Please don't tell her.
Oh man,
That's a beautiful cabinet there as well.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's
And
so
how many?
beautiful.
What's the bedroom bathroom count on this, or is that?
There are 63 bedrooms and 29 beds.
That sounds right.
That's another lie.
It must be on the 7th floor.
But I swear I've lost count.
Yeah, I tried counting too.
Yeah.
And how many fireplaces again?
I think there are 11 fireplaces.
That's awesome.
It's either 11 or 29.
Yeah, one of them. Hmm. Yeah,
Oh, this is really beautiful.
could get used to this. Anybody could.
Oh, really? I mean, it would be.
Amazing. So much character.
Slate.
Slate roof.
Slate.
Yes. Uh-huh.
You don't see that every day.
No.
No, that was original roof. Again, they had artisans that aren't. You just can't find that kind of craftsmanship anymore.
No.
Cut out each slate.
It's
Put it
amazing.
up there.
I wonder how long that took.
Oh God, it'd have to be. I just don't know. But you know, you have the copper flashing and the slate roof, and
No, everyone's in such a rush now.
yeah,
No.
Marie Ivy wants to know if there's any ghost stories
I
associated
was
with the
wondering
home.
that too, Marie.
There-
Hey,
there
how are
actually-
you?
There really are some ghosts in the house.
I was going to ask that too.
Oh yeah, it's and I've talked to a couple of them, and they're very nice. They're
You
very
have? They're
friendly
nice, they're
ghosts.
friendly.
very friendly ghosts, and
Who are they?
I can't tell you their names because then they would come back.
They don't.
Yeah,
They don't like.
maybe they wouldn't be
Very-
so friendly.
They're
They like
very
their
private,
privacy.
very private people.
They're
or
like
ghosts.
they're like sources that you know, don't want to be disclosed.
Well, they know so many things that have gone on in this house that they can't repeat.
Okay.
So that's the problem.
You know, when we were walking up to one of these, you always kind of have a feeling. There's a lot of stories and whispers in the air.
Yeah.
Now, there's a neat little feature here. Oh, I don't know. I think it's neat. But you've got your bed, and then behind the bed, tucked away, you have a little radiator right behind the bed.
Right.
So you can actually, so you get to stay warm, and it's out of the way, out of sight.
You're so practical.
Yeah, I like that.
One of
Somebody was thinking.
one of the first central heating systems was a series of radiators that these old houses have. And a lot of times people come in and get rid of the old radiators, but it's like taking an old Packard and getting rid of the cool things about the car. That is part of the history of this house and the charm of this house, that they've left a lot of that intact. So you could kind of, it's like you're buying a work of art, you're living in a work of art, and the old radiators are just part of the deal.
If
Yeah.
the heating system works, they're perfect.
Yeah,
They're as good as any.
Right, they are.
They work
really
just
are. Right. They're efficient. Yeah. People took them out because they didn't like what they looked like.
I like what they look
Yeah, I
like.
love them.
Yeah, me too.
The restroom all tiled up.
Yes, sir.
Good, how are you?
Beautiful work of art here.
So this is like the blue room, right? Here's
Right. Exactly right. And if you want to paint it a different color, you can call it something else.
I love it.
Oh, thank you very much.
I'd love to know the story behind the blue, if there is one.
Oh boy, I don't know.
I'm sure there's one from someone.
Yep.
Plenty of closet space, a lot of walk-in closets.
Oh, that's important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a fish tank. Probably not included. Oh, I know what this room is for.
A man.
That's right.
Oh.
You can tell.
Yeah, the leather gives
Yeah.
it away. Everything.
And the TV being a central part of the
Well,
room.
I think all of these upstairs rooms were originally designed to be bedrooms.
Right, like that could have been one of the kids' rooms.
Yeah,
With the blue
right.
too.
And then on the third floor, there's another 2 or 3 bedrooms. And so
Wow.
it just goes forever. Pool table.
Doesn't end. So we're gonna lose you here, Ellis, Barry? You gonna hang out?
Just stay in
Hang
here,
out in the main
Oh,
room?
yeah.
smoke cigars.
Looking for the cigar, the humidor.
Yeah.
Smoking a cigar indoors was common up until the 70s, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Well,
so.
when I started at the paper, they were smoking in the newsroom.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Were you
Which
there
is-
with Popham?
He was
Just
at the
left.
Times.
Oh, that's
I
right,
actually
that's right.
interviewed with him.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Cool.
Wow.
Sure did.
Probably a fire hazard, but who cares?
It wasn't what was
Was-
concerning. It stunk.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, they used to smoke in the newsroom.
This is the back right now.
And then it moved to the
happened?
more.
Bring that back.
Then it moved to a hallway. Then it moved to a little
Now
smaller
we're out-
room. And then
now
it was
we're
out in the
outside.
parking
Now
lot.
they're all-
Now it's off the
Far
property.
off the property.
They're all smoking something else now. They've moved back.
That's right.
Right, yeah, that's right.
We could do a whole nother story about that. All right, where do we go? Where do we go,
Okay, would you
Henry?
like to go to the 3rd floor?
Would
yeah,
I ever?
we would.
All right. You've got another bedroom here, laundry room there.
Oh, cool.
And then,
Pretty.
this was an open porch at one time. It's been closed.
Cool. I like all the little nooks.
Yeah, it's got nooks.
Yeah, nooks and crannies.
Extra
Yeah.
That's
piano.
exactly what I'm not going to
You guys.
Nooks we got.
say. Yeah, do that.
I just want to point out, and I've done my share of old house renovations. It's very solid.
Yeah.
A few cracks in the
It is.
wall, no settling in the doorways. And
Yeah.
those are the things you look.
Yeah.
It may have already settled and they already fixed that. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Over the
Yeah,
last.
I don't think it has. I mean, I don't see any evidence of it.
Now, normally you see it on the doors or the door frames or.
And you hear a little bit of creaks, but not as much as you'd expect on the original wood.
This was, in the early days, used as a skating rink.
A skating rink?
Skating rink, yes.
At bowling alley.
What?
A lot of older homes like this had ballrooms on this level.
Oh, that's
And
awesome.
I guess it was because in the summertime, maybe the ventilation, I don't know. But these were rooms that were designed for recreation, parties, yeah.
Yeah, fun.
Very cool. So here's a
You
big
should
rec
have
room.
one for the auction. You should totally have one for the auction.
Oh.
People would love that. People would love it.
I'll get right on that.
Okay.
Bowling ball and
Thank
some pens.
you. Thank you.
You can have those delivered. Amazon will bring it to you.
No problem. It's a great hallway.
Ah. Another room.
Pool
Let
table.
me show you my favorite room, but it's gonna need a little modifying.
Okay.
This
Thank
is
you
where
for
I
prefacing.
interviewed one of the ghosts in this room.
Okay.
Oh.
It was dark, so I didn't,
Okay.
but,
I think the ghosts like to hang out
Oh,
upstairs.
just a rocking chair.
we're in a
Oh.
turret, okay?
Oh.
If you took this ceiling off, it would go all the way up and you would see the framework of the turret,
Oh,
which would be the
cool.
first thing I would do with this house.
Yeah. Open it up a little bit.
Awesome.
Yeah, wow.
That'd
Yeah,
be
you can
really
see the
cool.
curved wall and beautiful views below through the leaded glass. And you would have to chop down all those trees to keep all those fireplaces going all the time,
Right.
or have it delivered.
That's really cool too. Like we were just talking about.
I see this as a kid room,
I see it as a reading room.
a reading room.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
keep
think
my
so.
mouth shut.
Yeah,
You and I are on the same page.
It's a nest. You're thinking
Yes.
it's a nest.
Is that the attic over there?
So plenty of extra space. They've carpeted it. My goodness. Little storage.
Bet you can find some cool stuff in here.
There's an attic above us.
A double attic
Have you gone up there?
through this
I
door.
have not. I'm afraid to.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm sure there's some haints up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might be some new surprises.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to do that.
Wow.
Certainly grand.
Plenty of.
Now, if you want to go downstairs, I can take you through the carriage house.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
Let's do it.
Thank you for your time.
Sure. My pleasure.
This is where the ghosts
You know,
walk.
if you were
Yeah.
The address was Madison, Georgia.
1930s.
Another bathroom.
And he told us that we want to come
Look at the view. Is it picking it up?
Oh, yeah.
Kinda? So the carriage house we're gonna go to is over here.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, got it?
Yeah,
Bonus house.
I took it.
Bonus. Maybe they'll allow us to
Buy one, get one free.
hang out over there.
Yeah, use that as an office.
Yeah.
This could be.
3, 4, 5 that. And then back.
Thank you. Be careful, Ellis.
You know, another thing I know about these higher they show 4 or 5 days.
Oh, really? Huh.
This is hard.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's still pretty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which way should we go?
The more scenic,
But yes, the more scenic route is
the more
always.
scenic is probably down this way.
Okay. You can get your phone if you need to. This is real
No,
casual.
no, no. I am so
tour.
important that they'll just have to wait.
Okay. It's always, that's a good tip. It's a good tip. Down the stairs again. It's a maze.
Yeah, I know.
If you didn't have a tour guide, you would probably get lost.
We go out that way,
Okay.
And I wanted to
walk
kind
down
of
the
get
driveway to
something like this.
the,
So we're taking you guys on the scenic route, as Henry puts it, to the carriage house. It's chilly.
you know, it'd be kind of neat if you could wear that camera on your head.
Yeah, I know.
That would be awesome. I would love to see him do that.
Yeah, it would look nice too.
Yeah.
The little stovepipe coming up.
Give me a little extra height.
Yeah. Can you imagine on a bald head what that would look like?
Artsy.
Yeah. You know, the cool thing about this,
I love all the walkways.
yeah, it was just, this house is 5 minutes from anywhere. We're right above the East Ridge tunnels.
Okay.
You swing off the ridge right there, you can be on the freeway, downtown. It's just a really convenient type neighborhood.
Yeah, you wouldn't think, judging by the looks of how private it is, but you're right as far as the distance goes.
Yeah.
It's really pretty outside. Another, all the details.
Yeah.
The roof.
This building is used to store wood and coal.
Okay.
How does she get on Facebook Live? How does she see that?
You go to Facebook and you type in Chattanooga Times Free Press
Chattanooga Times
in
Free
the
Press?
search area, and then you can.
Joe Proctor, that's it. Henry Glascock. How you doing? Good to see you. Oh, excuse me. Run over me. That's all right. I'm Henry Glascock.
I'm Pat Webb.
Yes, sir, Pat. Yeah, that's right.
We buy him.
Gotcha.
Stuff all the time.
You know,
Hi.
this is famous Joe Proctor. This house was built in 1894. He was born in 1894.
Oh, yeah.
So is this one of the ghosts?
So you should get a discount.
Yes, that's right.
I'm Lesley. Nice to meet you. Hi.
Pat,
Meet
sorry
you.
we brought him out here.
Yeah.
He's quiet.
They were having a great time till we came. But no, Joe has built more buildings in Chattanooga probably than anybody. So
And sold.
and sold them. That's right. Built, sold them, rented them.
So what do you think about this home?
You don't want me to tell you.
No, I want
No,
to take
you got to find the right person that wants
Yeah,
it.
right.
We were saying that it would take somebody who really fell in love with it.
Yeah.
Have you all been upstairs in this thing?
No.
This would be a really cool carriage house. If you redid it, go upstairs and I'll show you where they launched the pigeons.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Pigeon launching was a way to have fun back in the
Oh
day.
yeah.
Yeah.
When they put that, take the money and they take it to the bank.
That's right. That's what they did. It was kind of like the early internet.
Yeah, I think Joe did that.
Yeah, Joe did that.
Had that
I
one
know
pigeon
Joe
for a
printed some of his
deposit.
own money. I know that.
Minding your own business, weren't you?
It's very cool.
Well, see, you could a little bit of a squeeze and widen these stairs, and then have a cool apartment up here.
Yeah.
Kitchen down below.
It's like a cool artist place.
They would launch the pigeons up there, and they would retrieve them down here.
Wow.
There's a little trap door up there you can just
Right.
barely see.
Yep.
So much history.
Now, below we came in on that floor down there. There's one below it. That's where they brought the carriages in.
Hence the
So
name.
this is a 3-story building.
Come up
Yeah.
off of
Uh-huh.
Eastview.
Right.
So this is the third story that we're on now.
Right.
So you could really do something nice as far as having a guest house.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I don't think it'd take more than $2,000 or $3,000 to.
American dollars?
Yeah, no, it would be amazing if somebody really
Yeah.
got a hold of it.
Wood's still pretty good.
Slate, you got all the slate?
Yeah, that's for replacing tiles. And they
Yeah.
would keep them rectangular slates, so you would cut out what you want.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I think it could be very romantic in here.
Oh, I'm feeling a little romantic right
Oh,
now, just to
really?
be honest with you.
Janice Johnson says, "What building is this?" Janice, we're in the carriage house for the Hutcheson Mansion. So that's where we are.
Windcrest.
Windcrest. Some
There are
people
many
know it as
names
that.
people have called
Yeah.
it throughout the years.
Big brick house on Missionary Ridge. Looks like a European mansion.
Been here
A
since
chateau.
1890.
Yeah.
Right? The
1894, I think.
1894.
Right.
And the style is chateau-esque.
Either that's the style of the house or a wine that they used to drink here.
Yeah, one or the other.
So that style, Henry explained to us, is a European bold statement at the time, not obviously your typical Southern.
Enormous doors here.
And the cool thing about this is one of these doors is rectangular and one has an arch. It's just
Look at the view of the house from here.
Yeah, that is
Look at
cool.
that.
Look at that.
Let's see
Isn't
if
that
we can.
amazing? Can you see it?
Maybe. There we go. There it is. So you can see how far we are from the actual house itself, which is still pretty big.
And you can go down this little driveway to get to the storage area, the garage in the street behind us.
I love all the passageways here.
Yeah, it's got a lot of personality.
Yeah.
You know, just little things here and there.
Everything has something a little bit unique.
Yeah.
What are the neighbors like?
The neighbors, this is Karen Hutton with Hutton Construction
Okay.
next
Yeah,
door.
we know Karen.
Watch your step.
Hey, Karen.
And of course, this is the end, but great neighbors, beautiful homes that are tucked in.
And tell people again about the auction coming, when it is.
The auction will be 1 week, Thursday evening at 6 o'clock. It'll be held on site, and it'll only take about 30 minutes.
It's the 15th, isn't it?
The
The
15th of
15th?
December, that's correct.
Okay. So, there you have it. You want to come by this place, you know
That's
how.
right.
Could be a good deal.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a great deal. Someone's going to,
Snatch it up.
they're going to be arrested for larceny.
And then a lot of the beautiful fixtures we saw, the ones that had Post-it notes on them, are being sold separately.
That's right. That'll take place a week or so after the auction.
Okay. And then the stuff that's sort of attached will stay with the house.
Right.
What a beautiful day to go on a tour of
Oh,
this beautiful
It
home.
really is nice. And the weather is always, for some reason on Missionaries, the skies are always blue up here. They never have any
I can
falls.
attest to that.
It's
It's
just
great up here.
It's
People are
just
nice.
wonderful. That's right.
Good. So tell people again how you can get up here if they want to drive by, or
I would-
today till 3, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Well, it's
a
almost
couple
3.
more minutes.
Okay.
Right. If I were coming up here, I would probably use a car.
That would be a good idea.
Recommend that.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
real simple. You go through the East Ridge tunnels one way and take an immediate left, and you're here. Or just get on South Crest Road.
Okay.
It's essentially the intersection of Old Ringgold Road and South Crest.
Right.
If that helps orient.
And look at that drive. Can you see it?
Yeah, just you can also look for the enormous brick chateau on the hill,
Chateau S.
chateau-esque chateau on the hill. Wonderful landscaping for the kids to play in, or the pets,
True.
or just not to do anything with and look at.
Yep.
All right, so I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you, Barry. Thank you, Henry.
Thank you. I appreciate it. This is fun.
My pleasure.
I have
Always
no
fun.
idea what we just did, but it seemed like fun.
That's what they all say.
Yeah.
Yes. So we're going to try to do more of this. This was cool. This was like our first real estate story tour on Facebook Live. So if you all have any other cool places, I think some people have already mentioned a few to me, you know how to find us on Chattanooga Times Free Press Facebook page.
There you go.
Okay?
I've got a great idea.
Oh, really?
You all get with a detective.
We are detectives.
Who's trying to find a cheating husband.
Oh, no.
Go on that trip with them and kind of go on.
I don't
No?
think that would be a good idea. But, yes.
do it
Brain's
live.
always working in there.
Yes.
It costs extra to bring us along.
Right. We want to remain alive.
Oh,
So,
I'm sorry. Okay.
Yes, but
Great.
all the ideas, whatever they are, we read them. So we're gonna go now. Hope you enjoy your afternoon. Share this if you know anyone who may be interested, or if you just want to come experience it or see it from the road. Share this video. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Have a nice day.
See ya.
See you at the auction.